Hello everyone, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Today we're going to look at the 2023 Grand Escape ST. Now this is made by Aliner. You may have seen it in the past. It hasn't been made for a few years, but it's back. And it was super popular. Why? It's 14 feet long and it only weighs about 1,700 pounds. Now, you've seen other campers maybe at that range, but this one has toilet, shower, kitchen, bed, TV, everything included in it. That's why it's so popular. So stick around, we'll go inside and take a look. But before then, I want to remind you, features and options, they can always change. So be sure you look at what's important to you if you're checking out this trailer. All right, let's go inside and check out all the features that they have fit in this compact trailer. First thing you have to ask when you walk in a trailer this size with all these amenities, how tall is it here? Most trailers that are 1,700 pounds, it's really tough to get some height in them, but this is 6'4" right here at the entrance. Now it does slope down in the front. That's going to make it a lot easier for those small cars to tow. But at the entrance, you've got some height, and that's where you're going to do the cooking and stepping into the bathroom. So that's nice. This kitchen has got some great counter space when you've got the stove and the sink closed. You know, there is a limited amount of counter space, but in this trailer, I'm okay with that. If you lift up the glass top here, you've got a 2-burner stove, and then next to that, the nice Dometic sink with the faucet that folds down to get out of the way. So this is about 6 inches deep, plenty big for a trailer this size. Below that, the 3 cubic foot refrigerator. This is a gas electric refrigerator. And when you open that up, you've got 3 shelves on the door and then 2 more on the inside. You do have a pull down freezer, which is very nice. It's always nice to carry a few frozen things, or you can, of course, make ice. And up above, the microwave right here. And I mean, you've got everything in here. Next to that, a storage cabinet. Lifting it up, now this needs to open a little higher maybe if it was perfect, but right now you don't want it to hit up on the top. You've got storage in here, it's about 10 inches deep, and a little more storage next to it all the way across on that open shelving. You've got the same open shelving on the other side there. And let's look down below this countertop. Right up at the top is going to be the controls for the water heater, the water pump, and then over here on the other side, you've got light switches. One is for the floor. Now that is a super nice feature because you may not want all these lights in your eyes, but you may want a little bit of light in here for the nighttime. And then the overhead light and a 110 plug right there. Below that, a thumb latch at the top of this drawer because you want it easy to open, but you don't want it to come open when you're driving. Pull that. It is about 10 inches long and about 10 inches deep. It's a very deep drawer right here. Below that, there is a pull-open cabinet with some space. Now you only have about 10 inches in on this as well. It just is a floor. The back is open, and that's access to some wiring and some plumbing. You see this vent right down below because it does have some ducted heat in here. It has an 18,000 BTU furnace. All right, let's drop this down. Now when you're putting the stovetop down, you'll want to lift it up and then pull it forward because that's what holds it up when you tip it back. I didn't mention the vent hood here, but you do have another light and a fan just above it. You know, one of the things that makes this area feel so nice is the light wood floor, the white walls, and the light cabinetry. That's standard in all of the Aliner products. Darker countertop here, some darker seat cushions for contrast, but all in all, a very light feel in here. Let's cross over here. You do have the switch here for lighting in the bathroom, right on the outside. This feels like kind of a standard shower door. It does have that kind of frosted pebble look on it. So opening the shower door in here, you've got the controls for the shower head right on the bottom and a cassette toilet on the right. Cassette toilets are one of my favorite things about small campers. Why? Because if you've got a small camper, that cassette toilet will allow you to skip the dump station. I'll show you on the outside how that works, but don't be afraid. You've got about 4.5 to 5 gallons of black water that can hold. So it's plenty for a few days. All right, now we're gonna move around and I'm gonna show you the seating here, the cabinetry, the TV, and these awesome windows. The U-shaped dinette, it is really comfortable. Now, it is a little shorter on this side. Remember, this trailer has an angle to it. So you're gonna wanna sit down, lean over a bit, but once you sit down, there really is plenty of headroom here. Let's talk about these windows, because not only do this light colored wood make it feel really open, but these windows are awesome. Dual pane acrylic windows, and unlatch them here on all 4 latches, and you simply push them out however far you'd like for them to go, and then you tighten down the sides. So that makes this feel really nice in here. Open both windows. There is a blackout shade, and of course, a screen. Whatever it is you need. But to open these up, it's like a screened-in porch. One more thing I like to talk about on these acrylic windows is there is a slot right here so that if you just want a little bit of air coming in, but you want the window secure, then you just put the handle right in the slot. Now you don't want to go down the road this way because the air can get under it and damage the window. So be sure before you take off, the handle is all the way in front of the latch. Very easy to do, just a super nice feature in this trailer. Anytime you're trying to make things smaller, light colors and windows, it's what you want to look for because it makes the space comfortable. Facing the other direction, you've got the storage here on both sides of the television. Now again, the storage kind of got to dip under it just a bit to get to it, but you've got about 15 inches on this shelf. It does curve through, so you don't get that all the way at the top, but plenty of storage right there and on the other side. Now the wires from the TV go through the other cabinet as well, so with your storage you'll need to work around that. You'll notice there's a cushion there at the back, and then of course one on the back of these seats. You will need all 3 of those cushions to make this into a full-size bed. And this bed is 64 inches wide and 77 inches long. So it's a nice size sleeping area. Now to make the bed, you simply pull these straight over, lays down like that. This side pulls in as well, and lay the cushions in. Very simple to do. Your bed is ready. Now if you wanted a table, there is a table stored underneath this back bench. And it's a single pole table that fits right in here. Again, easy to set up if you like a table in your unit. I tend to like the open space better, and I go outside if I need a table. Speaking of storage underneath the seating, there is no storage available to you underneath these front seats, but this back area, if you lift up the cushion, you'll see there's a pole right here. Just lift this up, and you've got plenty of storage underneath that back area. Now, a few more things I want to show you. Right over here are the controls for the furnace. You've got the 18,000 BTU furnace, and then right next to that, 2 USB plugs. Remember the 110 plug for any kitchen appliances around the front of that same cabinet. The air conditioner in this unit is a 9200 BTU AC. Why 9200? Well, first of all, it's a super small space in here, so it's going to cool really quickly. But the big reason is that if you wanted to carry a generator, you could actually camp in this run the AC with a generator. Very common thing that people like to do, and it's available with an AC this size. All right, you know, this is probably a good time to mention that there are no options on this trailer. What you see here today that I'm showing you on the Grand Escape ST is all standard, even on the outside. There is another Grand Escape model, and it is called the Grand Escape Plus. That simply means it has a toilet in the compartment here and no shower. That is the only difference. Now, when you get the shower, you also get an additional gray tank. So you've got 11 gallons fresh water, 13 gray, and then if you have the ST that has the shower additional, then you have 2 gray tanks, so it's 26. All right, now that we've cleared that up, let's go through a few things on the outside so you'll get a full view of this fantastic little trailer. Let's go. Every Escape comes standard with the 6-foot Thule awning. This awning is going to give you shade over the back door, but it's also going to protect you from the rain. Now, with this awning, I want to caution you, if you put it all the way out, which you can do, it hangs pretty low. It is really designed to go a little bit further in, which when you put the arms clipped in on the edges, it gives you a nice shaded area in the back. Nice clear handle here and a screen door. A screen door, it seems like a natural to have on every trailer, but not all trailers have the screen door. That's important because in a trailer this small, even if it's hot outside and you don't want to run the air conditioner, you can get a nice breeze blowing through here. Now that we're at the back of the trailer, it's a good time to talk about the cassette toilet. I know some of you are going, "Ooh, I hate to get that up close and personal," but it's really very simple. So let me show you how it works. To remove the cassette, you just lift up this handle underneath and the entire thing slides out. The top closes automatically, so everything is sealed. Now there's a button on the top, and that allows this handle to slide out. Wheels on the bottom, so you roll it just like a suitcase to wherever it is that you want to dump this. And once you get there, I like to put the handle back in, and as you pick it up, you slide this out. Now when they're brand new, they're a little stiff. That's fine. And there's handholds every place that you need to grab this. Once you turn it up to dump it wherever you want to dump it, you push that button and that's going to put a little air inside the cassette so that it's going to pour out smoothly. Once it's empty, put the cap back on, swivel this over. Again, just pull the handle out, roll it back to where you're going, and you just slide it right in. It opens up automatically. Very simple to do. Slide that right back in, and you're good to go. It's that simple. So don't let it scare you. It's not a messy operation at all. One more thing I want to mention right here, you've got a magnetic door hold right here, nothing to clip in to hold this door open. Once it hits that, it magnetically holds it in place. And if you're wondering what this is, that is going to be where your jack handle goes in to put down the stabilizer jacks on the back of this camper. Very good access there, very easy to do. Just manually lower those whenever you get your camper in place. Let's head back this direction. Over here, the venting for the refrigerator and an outside shower, hot and cold water. So if you wanted to set up a shower tent, you could easily do your showering outside, or great for feet at the beach or dogs, anything that you need. Your power cord for shore power, and the furnace venting right here. 110 plug in case you wanted to plug in any outside lights or any outside accessories. And down below, the drain outlet is a 2-inch drain outlet, not the standard 3 you see on a sewer dump, because that is simply the gray water. On this trailer, you'll have 2 13-gallon tanks, so it's 26 gallons of gray water. This is the freshwater connection. That's basically a city water fill. So when you want water to go directly to the faucet, you'll hook up right here. Cable hookup in case you are at a park that maybe has cable. And next to that you've got the portable solar panel hookup. You do have a 50-watt solar panel standard on the front of this trailer to charge your battery, but if you'd like a little bit more, you can always plug it in right here. All right, on the front, 2 propane tanks, so you've got plenty of propane to get off the grid. That's going to be 2 5-gallon tanks. The standard jack, of course, you can upgrade to electric if that works better for you. The spare tire is mounted right down below in front, and your batteries would mount right behind that. This trailer would be great if you wanted a few days off the grid. Add a little lithium here. Your dealer can help you with that. You've got 2 tanks for propane. You've got the 50-watt solar. You could always add a little more solar. Man, you could have a great time with this guy. I don't want to finish up without mentioning the diamond plate rock guard on the front and the 50-watt solar just on this nice curved roof. Such a great trailer, 1,700 pounds. And around the front, there is the inlet for your 11-gallon fresh water tank right here on this side, as well as the 6-gallon water heater. So there is a lot to see on this compact little trailer. And if you're looking for something that's lightweight but has all the amenities, you need to check out the Ascape. Thanks for watching. I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and I'll see you next time.